Stuff my face with bread, with breasts, with a shoulder of a friend, with a corner of a desk, with communion, with a yes, and I tell you.
No, for your Twitch account.
What? My what?
I don't know. Is Twitch a thing?
I don't
Twitch
know.
is a thing.
Is it like a
Yeah.
video game thing?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
You can use it for anything, though.
It's just like recording your own shit, right?
Yeah,
But,
Oh,
it's like live cam.
I'm thinking Steam.
That's also a video game
Yeah.
thing.
There was one time where I was playing video games with like our hockey team,
Yeah.
and we were playing another team that was on the Twitch thing. So Jimmy went and and we all went and found it, where you could find the feed on the internet, like of our game, but you got their commentary,
Oh.
and we scored a goal to like win the game with like 30 seconds left, and they were fucking so pissed off and just like every word under the sun, right?
Yeah.
And oh, it was so good.
Dropping the N-bomb live on Twitch.
Oh, like it wasn't that bad, but it was just like these guys aren't even that fucking good. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're so pissed at themselves, and they have people watching too, which is also funny. Like there was like 30 people watching the game.
I'd like to get into that. Like,
Yeah.
people. You know, like if
No.
I'm just like,
No, fuck no.
like people watch that shit.
Who,
and get,
why? Like, I don't want
I don't
someone
know.
watching
I
me.
don't know.
I don't. Unless
But if
my
you're just
dick's
gonna,
out,
like,
I don't want anybody
Play
watching me.
Red Dead all day and just talk shit, and there's like 30 to 60 people just like watching. Like that's a fun day.
See, now and again, like when we play, it's like it's a hockey, right?
Yeah.
So it's like it's a little bit easier to watch. And I mean, like if it was one of your friends and you wanted to watch a game, you could.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't want to sit there and watch somebody else's video game ever.
People
you know?
like that,
Never
like
at
super
all,
nerd
ever.
shit though. Like I did not watch this video, just to be clear.
Yeah.
But like one of my recommended videos on YouTube this week was a man soup from Saint Denis to Rhodes in Red Dead.
Walks a bowl. Okay.
Yeah, you just like order soup at the bar and just like walk it, and it took like 3 hours.
Wow.
And it's a full video of just like this guy walking a bowl of soup across the map, and it has thousands. Because I imagine he's funny and just like talk the whole way, and
Yeah.
it's like
I mean, he's gotta be.
yeah.
But But how funny can he be? Because he clearly has no fucking life outside of this video
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, well,
So
maybe he's
People like that dumb shit.
no, dude. If you got 3 hours to walk a bowl of soup somewhere and it's not in real life,
Okay.
you're not walking it over to your grandma's house or walking it to your sick, cancerous friend's house. You're a piece of shit.
That's fair.
Like,
I can't argue
get a
that.
fucking life. And the only thing worse is the people who are watching it for those full 3 hours.
Yeah.
RJ.
I didn't watch it. I don't know if he did any commentary.
right,
I
you
just
probably
saw
watched
it.
it
I was
2
like,
times in a row.
Jesus,
You watched it
That's
twice.
some fucking commitment.
All right, should we get into this?
I'm recording. I don't know if
Oh.
you guys are recording.
Yeah, we are actually recording.
Well, I'm gonna hit the
Well,
bong.
we're
and
leaving it in.
We're leaving it in.
Leaving it in.
Oh, Jesus
Well,
Christ.
hit the
Okay,
bong. Hit the
let's
bong.
go.
Okay. Fuck.
Hit the bong. Fuck ceremony.
I think you dropped an N-bomb, though, didn't you?
I don't think he did.
Oh, I didn't say anything N related.
I thought you said the F-bomb, too.
No!
Yeah, but we were talking about this esports.
Don't throw me under the bus like that.
We'll have to re-listen to it,
We
but I'm
have to
pretty sure
re-listen.
you said...
Dude, there's no N-bomb.
There might have been a hate crime.
I'm pretty sure I said, did he say the N-word? Or something like
I
that.
don't
I
know.
didn't
I
say the
thought you
actual
did.
N-word. Fuck, maybe I did. We're definitely going to
You
have to
might
go
have
back.
said
and
the
listen.
2 hard F's describing me watching YouTube vids.
Oh my god.
Well,
Should have.
Welcome back to...
But I also, there was no reason to say the
there
N-word.
was no reason to ever say the N-word.
What if you're singing Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, if you're singing along to Snoop Dogg, it's okay.
Dr.
Anyway,
Dre.
pretty much experts. I'm Robert John. Here's Skyler.
Hey, guys.
Yeah, hey, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the
Hey,
show.
Mikey over there in Vancouver.
Hello.
Hey. Peek behind the scenes.
Open
New
the
listeners this week, or old listeners, whatever. Listeners this week may or may not have heard a new intro song.
curtain. We don't know yet.
We don't know.
We don't know yet for sure.
Because
We haven't
The
cut
cuck
it up.
hasn't sent
Friend
it to
of the
us.
podcast, Bike Theifs reached out this week and were just like, hey guys, we like the show. What if we supplied an intro song? And I said, yes, let's do that. And he said, we'll send it to you on Saturday. And it hasn't come yet.
It's Sunday.
As of recording Sunday night, it hasn't come. But during the miracle of post-production, the new intro song may be included, or it might just be good old Frontline Fiesta. We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll still talk about Bike Theifs anyway. They're a Toronto punk band. I don't know what genre. Genres are fucking blurry. They're like genders these days.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Who
don't
fucking
assume
knows?
genre, bro. It's
Don't assume
2020.
genres. Bike Theifs are
Assume
rad
my
though.
genre.
Longtime friends. They're playing Pousa Fest in Quebec in May.
Nice.
In Quebec with our favorite Tim Barry. Quebecois.
Quebec.
So hopefully Bike Thief sends in that fucking song and this will all be cool.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, those few songs that you shared with us were pretty rad.
Yeah, they're
I hadn't
cool.
heard them
They're cool.
prior to that, but
I remember
dig it.
you asked me about
Dig
them
it.
like years ago because you saw I did like
yeah,
art
you
for
did.
them.
You did some art for them
Yeah.
that was super cool. It was like a vending machine with a bunch of cool shit like brass nuts
Yeah.
and a balaclava and
Yeah.
stuff, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that was years
Who's that?
ago.
What's that?
Yeah, they're cool. Long time pals.
Get my arm stuck in that vending machine.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh fuck! So like, you guys got any gripes this week?
I got a gripe. I got a reverse gripe actually.
Yeah, I got a hot gripe that I
Okay.
can probably start.
You want to
off
start with a hot one?
Yeah, because this like literally just
Yeah,
happened.
heat it up, baby. Heat it
My
up.
gripe is when my girlfriend like almost rips my dick off its hinge. Not even sexually, like just full on.
Wait, you mean your male room?
Your roommate?
Yeah, Kevin just about ripped my dick off like 10 minutes before I came down here to do this podcast, and I don't know if you heard me
Like figuratively
yelp.
or
I did hear
literally?
you
Like,
yelp.
she
I just
grabbed
thought
it.
you were excited to make a podcast.
Oh yeah, no, it was because I
skipping
almost got
this.
my dick ripped off. She kind of just like she reached in to grab my like waistband to pull me in to be all sexy, but my dick
Yeah.
had flopped up into
Were
the
you
waistband.
tucking,
Oh, yeah,
you tucking
oh, yeah.
the boner
I
up?
wasn't tucking the boner up. She was playing with
No,
it
but
prior.
flopped up.
She played with it prior,
Yeah,
and then when she took it out, she left it a little propped up. But so when she went to grab my waistband to pull me in sexy, like she just like grabbed me by the
Just
head of the
some
penis and
degra-
fucking ripped it out. And I yelped like a fucking deer caught in a fence.
Pig under a gate.
Yeah, and like there was like a moment of shock where I was just like, "This is my life now.
Oh, yeah.
I've been ripped off 2/3 of the way."
Yeah,
but
double
so, yeah, that-
circumcised.
double circumcised.
Yeah, it's a
No
deep
going
circ.
back.
Deep circ.
Yeah, the original one. But yeah, so that's my gripe.
That's, yeah.
When careless
Jesus Christ.
dick play turns into almost like minor amputation.
But you guys have been, like, together for so long.
That's minor amputation. I feel like
Well, I
feel like that'd be pretty
like
major.
she didn't rip it off. I think she might have bust a couple vessels in the head. Like I'm
Oh
probably
my
getting a bruise.
God.
Like,
Oh my
she grabbed it.
God, are you bleeding? Are you spotting in your underwear right
It
now?
could be spotting. I haven't looked. I didn't want to look.
Fuck.
I was like,
Ew.
if I look, I have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's
You know.
fair.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
I recently
Pee with your eyes
Don't
closed,
ask, don't
hands
tell.
off.
exactly right.
Yeah.
I recently got my first aid certificate. RJ's heard all about this.
You just love saying aid.
Aid.
I was gonna say you got your first aid
Yeah.
certificate.
Yeah.
What?
Skipped all the way from HIV right to aid #1.
Wow. Good for you.
But yeah, if I look at it, it's like I gotta assess it. And I know it'd be
Yeah,
bad.
you don't want to fucking have to, like, prop that up or
No,
Oh,
I'm not going sitting in
go
a
to
merge.
triage
tonight.
it.
No.
Let it bleed out.
Let it bleed.
It'll clot. It'll clot.
Yeah.
It'll clot. It'll clot. But you don't think...
You just tell her. You know what's good for excessive penis bleeding? Putting your mouth on it.
Wow, that's
Wow.
what that's
Just fucking
brilliant.
blood her up.
Yeah. Just go there.
Yeah.
Just go there if you have to.
I feel like eye for an eye is in store.
Oh wow.
Just
Oh yeah,
like
you
bear
should
claw.
definitely rip her clit off.
Oh wow. And give her the aggressive pull.
Yeah, just yank her.
Yeah. Does she have excessive lips? You could definitely grab one of those.
Again, this is
Don't answer
Kevin the
that.
male
Don't
roommate.
answer that.
Kevin the male roommate. Yeah. Got some real meat curtains.
The old wizard sleeve.
Attaboy, Kevin. Attaboy.
No, I think they would just be like the quick, like, wear like an archery glove and just pull it real quick. That's like the equivalent. That would be the equivalent of what happened to
You
me.
could wait till Halloween and get yourself a Freddy Krueger glove.
Ooh, okay, wait a minute. I need a sadist.
They're plastic.
Yeah, but still.
Plastic.
But still.
Well, let's see. Assess the damage first.
That's
before
true,
you rule
yeah.
it out. Okay.
I'll check
You
it
might
out.
need to get. You might need to get some props involved.
Some sort of ointment. Ointment.
Yeah. Well, I feel for you, bud. That's your gripe, eh?
That's
Getting
a
your
bad
dick
gripe.
root.
Getting your dick
fucking-
ripped. Yeah.
Getting your dick rooted off.
Derooted.
I was gonna say though, like you guys have been like going strong for like a good 9 years. Like you don't think this is like a calculated like
She knew.
just like you know
Don't plant that seed.
She's
in
been
me.
working up to
she's
it.
just like I gotta like fucking injure this guy, get him off me,
Whoa.
take him out of the game, put him on the bench for a few weeks,
She could just say stop. Like,
Yeah.
it's that easy.
as if that works.
Yeah, but now I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe she twisted my dick like that purposely the first time, so she knew she could
Oh
get
yeah,
at it.
oh she's fucking laying traps
Yeah, conniving.
again. Kevin, the male roommate.
Can I,
Yeah, I was gonna say you keep calling Kevin a woman. I don't know how he's gonna feel about that.
he's gonna be real
2020.
bad. All right, what about you guys? What's your gripe?
I have a reverse gripe.
Oh, great.
You know,
Let's hear it.
we, take a good old fucking hearty piss on Tim Hortons every week. But
Yeah.
I gotta give them.
Get some logo action.
There
going
it is. There's one in the house.
In the house.
Hortons, baby.
In the house. I gotta give them, they're just cause, and they're just due. That farmer's wrap fucking hits on all levels.
Ooh, with the hash brown
Oh
in it.
my
Oh,
god,
yeah,
that
baby.
little spicy mayo, little sausage,
Ooh.
Yeah.
egg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That farmer's
Can't go
wrap.
wrong.
You cannot go wrong.
You know what I don't like
Nope.
about the farmer's wrap though?
Huh.
Is that fucking stupid case that they give
I
it
love
to
the
you.
case.
I hate the
You
case.
tear it in half and then you just eat it.
No.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking waste. It's just like instant garbage.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna get it in a bag that's also garbage?
I just wrap it up. Wrap it up and give it to me.
It's coming in garbage either way, but this way you can hold it
But
nicely.
you don't need two sets of garbage.
It
Don't
does-
wrap it in garbage and then put it in garbage.
Often they just
Put
hand
in
it to me
more
without garbage.
Yeah.
They just give it to me in the.
They give it to you
Yeah.
bare.
If it's the only thing
Yeah,
you're
it's
ordering,
not in the bag.
I'll just give it
Yeah.
to you.
They just raw dog it to you.
They give it to me in the cardboard
In the
thing.
cardboard.
They don't give me a bag with the cardboard.
No.
I mean,
No.
no. If that's the only thing you're ordering,
Yeah, if
like
you're
a
getting
coffee and
your
a wrap,
fucking
that's-
little gay
just
ass
get the
donut.
thing.
I don't get fucking donuts. I'm not a
You're
child.
getting wedges.
Getting some
wedges in a
breakfast
dip.
wedges.
No, I don't fucking fuck with their bread, their wedges.
They're pretty good, I gotta say. They are pretty good.
The food isn't terrible, but it's just like
The line's the worst, but if you
Yeah.
just hit them, farmer's wrap, bam. I think they're
Yeah.
moving away from the build your own sandwich, wait all fucking day model.
yeah,
Dude,
that's not
come
working.
on,
Like
man.
that's
They
not a
better
thing.
be.
Like it's just like
Yeah.
like here's our value. Tim Hortons is getting their shit together.
I don't think they are. I think like
Oh,
they
see,
are.
we'll see.
If you do any like research on them, I think they're struggling these days.
Well, they do suck.
Yeah, like
I was telling Skyler this story the other day. I went into Hortons on Friday to get like a black coffee, a farmer's wrap, and a Powerade because I was like out pretty late Thursday night. My electric lights were at a very low.
low as fuck.
My electric lights were so low. I needed a
Yeah.
Powerade, and I ordered. I'm like Powerade, and she's just like, "What's that?" I'm like Powerade. She's like, Power what? Oh, Powerade. She's like, we don't have that. I was like,
This isn't a gym,
but
sir?
like it isn't. Like I can see it. It's right there. There's like a case of cold
Yeah,
drinks
yeah.
in the front. Like Powerade, third one in, $1.90. Powerade, and she like looks over and she's like, oh, Gatorade. I'm like, yeah,
No,
Gatorade.
it's a different brand.
She grabs it.
Can't just call everything that's Kool-Aid like
Oh,
Gatorade.
So fucking dumb. Like these people. Oh, Gatorade. And grabs
Yeah.
it, puts it, slides it off, and I just like grab it and I just turn it so the label faces her. Powerade. But it didn't even register. She's just like, yeah, Gatorade.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just smiling like a fucking idiot. smiling like a sock puppet. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, you can't just call every colorful drink that's like salty Kool-Aid a Gatorade.
Hey,
no.
You can't do
You
it.
can,
There's
but
different
you have to
brands.
know what Powerade is if you work there.
Yeah.
Like, how do you
Oh,
not
you
know what that
guess.
is?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not in there making up words and pointing at things. Like, that's what it's called.
Maybe that's a good reflection on the stupid pieces of shit clientele that go in there and order Gatorade every day. They just see a color and they're like, blue.
Blue water.
Blues Gatorade.
Give me that blue salty water, please.
Or maybe like she got in a fight with a prior customer over it, where she's like, "I think it's Powerade," and they're like, "No, it's Gatorade."
Gatorade around.
Maybe.
bitch.
Maybe, yeah.
But that
Might have had a bad week.
that morning led to some pretty interesting. Like, it was a really bad snowstorm, Mike. So we're like driving in the work van, and it's so unnecessarily cold and windy and snowy. We're going up to like Godridge, like middle of fucking nowhere. You know, a cool 2 hours from here. And as we're going over this like big old bridge, we like look down and see like a guy in the water, and we're just like, "What the fuck? There's a guy in the water!" Like,
Fishing.
exactly. But first we're thinking like, we're Batman. We got to like save this guy from drowning.
Yeah.
And then we realize it's a guy fishing. And then we realize there's 2 other guys with him. Like, there's 3 guys in a snowstorm, like fishing, but not ice fishing. They're like up to their waist in waders.
Wow, just water fish.
Just
Yeah.
water fishing, like fly fishing in a
What other
snowstorm.
kind of fishing is there?
Like, what the fuck? How dare they water fish?
Yeah. In
Um,
this weather.
So I immediately yell, like, "Let's throw our garbage on him." And, you know, my buddy rolls down the window, and we all just throw our farmer's wrap, like, cardboard, my Gatorade.
Oh my God.
Just throw it all, like, just shower these people in garbage. And drive down the bridge. We're laughing because we cover them in garbage. And then we start laughing so much harder, realizing, like, there's so many cars behind us. Like, it's a busy morning.
They saw
And
it.
they're just
Yeah.
watching this, like, branded work van dump all the garbage in a river.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, like,
And all those rivers are like, before you cross the bridge, you'll see the little sign with the fish. It'll be like salmon habitat.
Yeah.
Like every single one of those crossings.
there's lake
say
trout or some bullshit in there.
that. Yeah.
Steelhead.
Yeah. Trout sanctuary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, we did it as
Yeah.
a malicious, like, attack on these people because we hated them. Like,
Of course.
we shower
of
them
course.
in garbage.
Nothing to do with the fish. Or the
No,
environment.
nothing to do with littering or the environment.
No.
But the side effect of
No.
making the people behind us laugh that they just throw all the trash in the river,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's really funny.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's good. Remember one time when we were kids, we would drive up to Grand Valley? Where the fuck is it? I don't know. We'd drive up somewhere. It was like 3 or 4 hours away to see some family friends. And another family friend, I usually jump in with a family friend because they had a convertible LeBaron, which was rad as fuck. And we would throw shit, like me and the son, who was like my best friend at the time,
Yeah.
we would consistently throw shit out of the vehicle the entire drive. Like we'd bring stuff
So
secretly
funny.
to throw out the convertible. like you know, and his mom was pretty cool about it to an extent, but like, you know, and we'd stop and like get a couple apples so we could like chuck the apple cores along the way. I remember one time vividly, I don't know who threw it. I don't think it was me, but someone threw the fucking apple core. It hit the sign. Like, hit a sign, we're like, yeah! And then it immediately bounced back into the car
Oh, wow.
as we were passing
Wow.
it. It was so perfect. It was so perfect.
Wow.
Our dad, like, peeked behind the fucking scenes, was a big fan of whipping beer bottles out of the driver's seat at the signs as he drove by them.
Yeah.
Been
Over
there,
the car.
been there.
Over the car, just like fucking
Oh,
lobs
yeah,
them.
one of those,
yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Just
Skyhook.
timing it. Yeah, skyhook, timing it to smoke the fucking speed signs as he
Yeah.
blasts
Sped past
it.
them.
Oh,
That's
the
childhood.
90s,
That's
eh?
childhood.
Child, yeah. Well, we're sitting on
Yeah.
like the hump in the middle.
Yeah, no seatbelts.
No
Fuck
seatbelts.
No. No.
Didn't give a
Yeah, I had
fuck.
plenty of drinking and driving examples
It was
from when I
allowed
was a
back
child
then.
too.
Yeah, it was totally
well,
cool.
It was more allowed,
Yeah.
you know.
I was basically loud.
Well, yeah, people weren't up on their fucking high horse about every goddamn decision that everyone else in the world fucking makes. Like,
Not killing innocent people's a high horse.
All I'm saying is snowflakes, man, everywhere. Seriously, do you forget where you fucking came from?
No, I think that story's
Seriously.
hilarious.
If you're a product of the 80s or the 90s, it's like life was dangerous and that's just how it was.
Yeah.
So stop being such a bitch and get off fucking Facebook. Go live your life.
Yeah.
Words to live by.
Where's the live by?
Go sign a real petition. These fucking digital ones aren't doing shit for nobody.
Ugh, don't you hate
Oh,
those?
that's a gripe. Fucking digital petitions. As if anyone reads those.
Yeah.
Or you can even
No one
submit
fucking
them to
reads 'em.
anyone. Like, fuck off.
Dude. Yeah, please do our petition. Okay, you click on it, right? The first few times you see it, it's like, okay, save national parks. Okay,
Yeah.
so we click on it. And then you gotta fucking put in your address and your phone number and your employment history. And it's like, fuck off, man.
Did you pay your taxes this year?
Yeah. Fuck you. Are you trying to steal my identity right
like,
now?
That's
the
what it
fuck?
is.
Scan my passport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Scan your passport and your social insurance number.
Put your finger on the finger pad
Yeah,
print, right?
What's your mother's maiden name?
Yeah, I try to just steer clear of anything that gets sent to me. Doesn't matter. Like, I feel like whenever you
don't trust
like
it.
if you get offered, if someone's like, "Can you want to take a survey?" I feel like I should be like given something immediately afterwards.
immediately be given a treat of some sort.
or like
Treat.
money,
Yeah,
some
yeah.
sort of
Definitely
treat, some
deserve
sort
a
of loot bag.
A 2-pack of Dad's cookies, perhaps.
Yes,
Oh my lord, that would be
Yeah.
fantastic.
put it in the mail.
Just put it in my mouth.
Both of them.
I want you to open this package for me. Yeah.
Oh fuck. But like, yeah, when I get asked if I want to do a survey, it's always just like, what's in it for me? And it's like, well,
Yeah, what's the
it'll
incentive?
make our like our
We're strengthening our
Yeah.
moral bond.
yeah, like it'll make our customer service that much better. And it's like, nope, that's got nothing for me. It doesn't
Whenever
move my
like
needle.
I'm leaving a business and they have that
Give a
like
fuck about
kiosk thing that has like the 4 buttons from like red to green, like how was your service today?
Yeah.
I'm hitting red every time.
Oh yeah.
Like regardless of how it went.
yeah.
that. I've never even
You've
seen
never seen
that.
one of
What is
those?
that on? At the grocery store?
I guess they're more common in like Europe, but I feel like they have them here too.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Never seen this before?
I have no idea
It's
what
like
you're
you're
talking
leaving
about.
the
No.
grocery store, for example,
Yeah.
Nope.
and it kind of looks like a
Nuh-uh.
keyboard stand, and it has like red, orange, yellow, green. Like, how was
Dude,
your
have
service?
you been to a grocery store since you've been in Canada? Been back in
I go
Canada?
to Zayre's, baby.
That's not a thing.
That is
Maybe
not-
I haven't seen one here in Canada, but like it was such
No,
a
it's not
thing
a thing.
in like Ireland, and I lived there for like a good year. Every
Is that like on the self checkout?
no, it's just like as you like, it's past that. It's like on the way out of the store. It's just like, how was our service
Once I'm
today?
past the self checkout, I'm just holding my breath so they don't catch me
Yeah.
stealing this bag of nuts that I just stand. That's fucking brown sugar. Okay, like that's all I'm doing is holding my breath, walking out of there. I just got $40 worth of nuts for $3.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Suck it.
Fuck. How-
Yeah, as the world's getting more
Cucky.
autonomous, I'm cashing in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna start a fucking nut colony. Dude.
Why do you just steal
Yeah,
nuts?
fucking-
Like, there's other things.
Dude, it's expensive, and it's I don't know. Yeah, I'll just go and get like a bag of mixed nuts, right?
Sure.
For like the week, I'll get like a fucking just a heaping pile of nuts to munch on, and I'll just scan them in as like whatever is 29 cents in the bulk section. You know?
We went to the cinema, like, I don't remember when. I'm going to say recently, but I don't know if that was recently. That might have been like Christmas. I have no fucking concept of time. I cannot believe it's March.
It was like a month ago. I think,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
But we stopped at the old bulk barn first. And I was going to think that, like, there's, like, different... I wanted, like, M&M's kind of thing, like chocolate-covered peanuts. There's a bunch of different varieties, and I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to, like, fill up the cheap one, tell them it's this one, tell them it's raisins, like, you know, these fucking idiots, they don't know.
They don't
You know, and
double bag. it.
yeah,
They
and I'll
can't see the
I'll
double
save
bag.
some money. But they could tell. It was like, oh shit, like this
guy knows his shit.
this guy
He
knows his
bulk.
fucking bagged, salt, like chocolate
Well,
covered.
I guess they do see it all day. There is that.
If you can tell the difference between a chocolate colored almond and a chocolate covered peanut, go fuck yourself. Like that's
Was he a fatty?
yeah, obviously.
Okay.
He worked
that's
at Bulk
it.
Barn.
That's it.
Yeah, he knows his nuts.
That's the answer.
Or he knows his
Yeah.
M&Ms.
You got your answer.
Yeah. He looked like an owl because his like neck and chin touched his chest.
Yeah, that's my life.
Wearing a graduation hat.
Grad hat.
Bumping
But
my
he could
chin
tell it.
off
I was
my
like, shit,
fucking
like how'd that guy know?
traps.
I was gonna say there were fucking raisins, and he knew like right away what it was.
I think the raisins would be more.
No, no one wants raisins. Supply and
An
demand.
almond?
No, supply and demand.
Dude,
It's just
have you seen the fucking statistics about almonds in water? It's nuts.
like is that your pun for the day? You piece of shit.
Well, that's my pun, but it also takes it's like 15 gallons of water to grow one almond. It's fucking insane.
They're so bad.
And
for the
California
environment.
produces like the
Really?
most almonds. Yeah, that's why California is so dry and barren, because all their water's going towards almonds.
Golf courses. Fuck California.
Yeah, fuck.
Dude, if it was totally fine for me to just go and live in California and work, I would have been there by now.
It is just being
know?
illegal, bud.
Yeah, it's all, but I don't, cash is cash is king. We all know
You
that.
want a
but
better
it's hard
wage
to, like,
than an illegal.
yeah, I want to make good money when I'm work. I don't want to just $10 an hour cash shit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Although $10 an hour down there is like $40 an hour here, so it does.
But not in
might pay
California.
off.
That's an expensive. That's an
No.
expensive place. That's where
Yeah.
they get you.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like the weather's good here. Like it's definitely you can live outside here. It's totally fine. But
Apparently.
you want a heater. Down there, I don't think you need like a heater or really be too
Oh, they
considerate
definitely
of that.
don't have heaters.
I think it depends on where you are. If you're in like Northern California,
NorCal?
NorCal,
Yeah, I might get a little chilly.
San Jose, I think it's kind of cold.
Maybe. But like, they need a heater?
Maybe a little like a
I don't know.
baseboard. I don't think you're getting a furnace.
Like, I was talking to my pal in Ireland the other day, and she just like, what's the weather like there? Is it spring yet? I was like, definitely not. Like, there's so much fucking snow still. But it's like only negative like 3. Like, it's warming up.
Yeah.
And she's just like, what the fuck? Like, how's it still negatives? Like, since you left in November, it's been like negative. I'm like, yeah, it's called winter. It's cold as shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's still
most
winter.
of January and February, it was close to negative 20, if not more. So it being negative 3 seems really warm. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
it's
need.
been nice.
You can walk around with your jacket
It is,
unopened.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
to someone that lives in Ireland, that it's always between 5 and 15 degrees, like it doesn't really get warmer than that. Like the concept of below 0 is just like, what?
Doesn't make any sense. Yeah.
That's perfect. That's kind of like what it's like here too. Like it's the sun's been out for a couple days, so it's like 15 degrees in the sun. But as soon as you walk in the shade, it's like 5 degrees.
Well,
At
look at
nighttime,
you.
it gets close to 0.
Fucking showing off.
Whatever. What the
your
fuck are we even
wonderful
talking
weather.
about anymore?
We're talking about the fucking weather. That's where this show's gone.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that bruise on your face, you bitch?
Got mushroom slapped again. You
Mushroom
cuck.
slapped from your room.
Mushroom slapped right in the dimple. How do you think I keep these things so, defined?
Just where both the dicks go, just.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was playing fucking, playing police cop last night. Fucking just some loud, obnoxious piece of shit at the bar. Bumping into everyone, spilling their drink. Fucking with a group of like shitty people too. They were just douchies.
How do you know
You know?
these people?
A whole lot of them. I don't know
You
them.
just-
They were just at the bar
You went
as well.
solo to the bar?
It was fight night. Night.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you went
no,
to
I went
watch
with a
the
friend of mine.
UFC, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was fight night, but it wasn't at that bar.
Oh.
But they were still the type. You
Yeah.
know? So they were all jazzed up with their polo shirts on and their fucking khakis and shit.
That's still a
and,
thing.
yeah, man, I
Staple
guess.
douche clothes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
No.
change.
Doesn't change.
No, it's pretty uneventful. It just was a lot of barking throughout the night, and then it just boiled. We were all fucking 3 beers past, being way too drunk and outside at the end of the night, and it boiled over. A little pushing, a little shoving, and a couple punches, and no one hit the ground. It was just like, couple swings, couple smacks, couple spits,
Did
some
anyone...
fucks and cunts and.
Did you both
all that
spit on each other, or
going.
did you just spit on him?
Dude, that's my move. No one else does.
That's why they call me the Viper.
That's not even an option for
Cobra.
most people.
Spitting Cobra. Oh, fuck. Did you make him lick your piss or anything?
No, there was no dick sucking or piss licking. It was actually it was
matured
pretty
in your
tame for
old
what
age.
it was,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty tame for what it was. I mean, yeah, it was more of just like a little scrap. It wasn't a fight, It wasn't like cops involved or anything. Once 4 or 5 people kind of like jumped in and were just as loud, it all broke up, and this little group was over here and our little group was over there, just still hanging out outside the bar, after last call. Like, what now?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's pretty uneventful. But I mean, I got a couple punches out and that feels good, to kind of just like get it out of you. And he hit me, so like, and that felt all right too, I guess. Like, I'm not a fucking glutton, but sometimes that's nice.
But I'm hungry.
Feel alive. Yeah. I mean, you just got to be careful these days. Everyone's fucking in the UFC and can figure 4 leg lock you and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So like, you never know what's like who you're messing with. I mean, I got a pretty good gauge on that shit. You can tell by looking at someone if they're a bitch or not.
If they're gonna give you
time.
the figure 4 leg lock.
Yeah.
They usually have
exactly.
white long hair. They're woo, always wooing.
Yeah. They usually woo more often than the normal person.
They're a limousine riding son of a bitch.
But it's first little scrap in like probably a year or so. I mean, I've been in some few pushing matches here and there, but nothing crazy.
I don't know. You're
Nothing
growing
even
up.
half
You're growing
crazy.
up, bud.
Yeah, it was nice. It was just a fucking bunch of dickheads and.
I think, RJ, like you were saying it the other day, it's like there does come a point in your life when it's just like you can't be doing crime anymore. Can't be doing crimes. Well, that's what I was told. I still like to do the odd crime. Oh yeah, I like to do the odd crime as well, but I also get in
you
shit
have to be
if I do
selective.
crime. Yeah, but like on the like fighting thing,
selective.
like not that I was ever good at fighting, but I did like take like jiu-jitsu and MMA classes when I lived in Toronto, and I was like competent in the classroom, and I carry myself like I'm not gonna be intimidated by anyone. Like whatever, we can go. Yeah. But like my friend has been taking like kickboxing classes, and when we hang out, we like talk about it and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, let me show you like how to like, switch kick. Yeah. And then just doing it for the first time in like 7 years, it's like, oh, I don't know how to do this anymore at all. Like it's gone. Like that skill is gone. Like whatever grace I had, like flicking the hips and like sending my my shin into like what would be someone's, like thigh as hard as possible. It's like, I don't have that anymore. Like, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Yeah. And it was just like, oh, shit. Sure. Like, I still, like, walk around and, like I can, like, if anything goes down, like, it will be fine. Like, I almost got into a thing at, like, New Year's. Like, Skyler was there. Like, some guy was just being a dick, and I wasn't letting him, be a dick. Like, just yelling back at him. Yeah, and it's like, I just, carry myself that way, because I'm like, anything that goes down, like, I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm not going to win every fight I go in, but I'm not going to let someone intimidate me. Like, I'll get you at least 1 or 2 good ones before your, like, size overwhelms me. But, the last week, like, just like, oh, let me do this. I'm like, uh-oh. Like, I need to find a heavy bag or something and, like, brush up on this shit. I don't think I could throw like a 3-piece in the soda combo like I used to. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll tell you, when you have to, or when you feel like you have to, like when it gets there and people are swinging and popping off, like it comes back. Yeah. I think it's an instinctual thing, whether you've been fucking
boxing or jiu-jitsuing or whatever, if you have any confidence in your physical ability, like it'll just, it's natural.
I think that's
and
it's all
it's not that I like
though,
fighting,
but, yeah.
and I definitely
You
do like starting
fighting.
shit.
Yeah,
So
do.
there's like a I don't know, kind of a symbiotic relationship there
sucky-suck.
between starting shit and fights actually happening.
Sucky suck
But
with it.
I don't know. I'm confident in it. I could get beat up and be fine the next day as long as I don't get fucking boot stomped when I'm out,
Yeah.
and I can do my fair share of stomping just as well. So I mean, I've been around it enough, and it's happened to me enough that it's just like I don't care if it happens now.
Yeah.
But pick and choose. Like I'm not fighting that other angry dude in the bar that's clearly got the skill set or the meth addiction to fuck me up, like
That's the other
I'm
thing.
not
Like,
going
you
after
don't
that
know
guy.
what drugs people are on these
No.
days. That like you
Oh,
hit
man.
them and they just turn into
Just
the
don't.
Incredible Hulk, and then
Yeah.
give you hepatitis after they bite you or something,
Whoa.
or they
Yeah.
spit on you, like the Viper over here. I just can't help but
Wow,
like think
Viper Vieira.
Viper Vieira.
That's a sick
Vieira.
name.
I feel like I just see you, Mike, with like your hands up, like getting ready to fight, and then just like, and like the
I
guy
do,
just being
yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
Like 1, 2,
I totally do.
jab, jab, spit.
Well, and it throws people off, right? To get them off your scent. You
Oh,
think
yeah.
I'm just gonna come in there swinging wild, but no, I'm gonna fucking spit right in your fucking mouth.
Use all the gifts.
While you're talking shit. You got your mouth open talking shit, I'm spitting right down your throat. You're gonna spit in your eyes.
Oh, you got to get in the eyes for sure. That's like,
I'll even pull a Kevin and fucking root you.
oh,
Dude, I'm not above it.
spit in the eyes and then fucking deroot them.
derooted.
Skin that root, baby. Oh yeah. I mean, I've never done it, but I would if I had the
Now that
opportunity.
you know the
Now that
move,
you
for
know,
sure.
yeah. Especially if they're walking around with an uptucked bone.
Yeah, if they
You
get the
might get
bone
lucky.
tucked up.
Might get
Which
lucky.
is most of those guys.
Oh,
which
yeah.
is why I
Sure.
think that they're so fucking cock heavy at the bar.
Yeah.
Smelling their own
Yeah, I mean, it
farts.
is what it is, dude. Pick your battles. I knew what I was getting into last night. I knew it wasn't going to be a thing, but you never really, truly, fully know. But it's one of those things. The girl that I was messing around with had left, so it was kind of
Is this the same
my time to shine
the
now.
same girl that you chose chain whip over?
No, I haven't talked to her.
I thought it was junk chain. Is it a junk chain?
No, it's not junk chain, but that's awesome. Chain whip.
Chain whip. Sorry.
Chain whip, baby.
I mean, junk chain is. That sounds like it could be someone's nickname too. We got Viper Vieira and Junk Chain.
Tag team champions of the world. I bet you that guy is so afraid right now of like that he's got coronavirus because he got in a fight with you like 3 nights ago
And you
and
spit.
you spit all over him.
Yeah.
When I was in high school,
Yeah,
like
probably.
I had some like pals that were like pretty, wild for like being like 16, 17.
Mm-hmm.
And they would go to like, I never went because it sounded fucking dumb, but it's like a,
Cedarville.
no, it was like a club in Mississauga for underage people.
Oh.
Like it was like a,
Mambla.
Oh, I thought you were talking. I
No,
thought you were
it's
talking about the
like-
mass brawls.
it
in
was kind
Cedarville.
of just,
Fucking children. Like
yeah, but everyone was like a teenager. Like there's no 18s allowed kind of thing.
yeah,
okay.
that's a sex thing.
No, it's for like fucking.
I think it starts innocent like you're thinking, but it turns into
There's
sex trade
definitely
real
a back
quick.
room.
I don't know if there's a back
Yeah,
room. I never went, but like these guys
Someone's
would go
been
to like
abducted.
meet girls and shit, and everyone's like 15, and there's no drinking or anything. You just do juice, but everyone would like
Yeah.
come drunk or like smoke weed or whatever.
Yeah.
And my buddy Dave, no, it wasn't Dave. It was the other one. It was Mark. Got like
It was the other meaty
stuck
one.
in line because he was talking shit like all night. Like he was like telling this guy that I'm gonna fuck your girl, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then someone walked by and just like jabbed him with a needle. Like, gave him one.
What?
Yeah, it was fucked.
When you said he got stuck in
Wow.
line, I thought you meant like he just like
No, he
Couldn't
did.
get out
He
of
didn't wait
line.
in line all the.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking like
yeah,
prison
like,
He
stuff.
did. He did not wait in line long. He literally got like
he got
Wow.
stabbed with a needle,
with a needle.
like a syringe.
Did he go to the hospital
He
immediately?
did nothing about it. He was just like, "Fuck it,
Oh
like
my
whatever they
God.
got me with.
You think that's why
I
all
got
his
it.
hair started
whatever I
falling
got,
out?
I got. Like they can't do nothing.
Wow.
This is me now.
This is me now. Take it or leave it."
Wow.
And
Oh,
like
wow.
17,
Jesus
I think. Like I got
Christ.
stuck.
Because like, you can even kill someone if you just like inject them with air.
I don't know what they
Air,
You
injected
know what
him
I mean?
with.
totally.
Like, so it's like imagine if it was just
If it was air to a vein, oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
get the bends.
Kill you.
yeah instant bends.
But he was fine, as allegedly.
Jesus. Well, that we know.
Well,
of.
he is dead now. He did.
he did die. Unrelated.
Unrelated.
totally
Unrelated.
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 Rest in peace.
Yeah, he was a great
Rest
guy.
in peace.
But yeah, just his like bravado of like whatever they got me. She's like, wait, what?
I'm pretty sure I've known him since I was like 5 years old, dude. Glenn Williams baseball
Yeah,
days.
he's a good guy.
Yeah.
He got stuck.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in
Rest
peace.
in peace. Never forget.
Never forget.
If I got fucking stuck by a needle in a line at a fucking like 18 and under
underage
club, I would probably just go
I
home
would-
and hang myself.
Sprint. I would sprint to the hospital.
Oh.
I would just run all the way.
Full Donovan Bailey sprint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I remember there used to be like bulldog dances. As it was like something
It was
like
like that,
or-
but Bulldog dances when you're like 12, 13. So this is
Okay.
like the same. It's the same thing, but you're like 16, 17.
Yeah. Someone's got a license.
There's no license.
No, I mean like to drive out there.
Oh yeah. Someone had. Yeah, because everyone gets their normal people anyway get their license at 16.
Yeah.
Not me.
God, no.
Not
I
me.
wait- I
Not
waited
me
a little.
either, No.
I think I was 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right. It's a good age.
You were 25.
It was something like that. I remember it was definitely after 25, like because you get that like.
Dude, you've had your license for
Yeah, you
5
definitely.
years. That's not a
It was
fucking...
definitely under
Dude,
25.
you were like 21 or something.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Here I come.
Yeah.
No, it was like 2008. No, maybe 2009.
23.
Yeah, it's 21, dude.
No, that's not 21, is it?
20.
I feel
22.
like I was 25 when I got my full license. Because I got it when I was like 18 and then it expired because I just used it to like go places. I didn't like want to drive.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it like expired for 5 years, then I did it again. Like 24, 25, I got it. And you definitely already had
Maybe,
a
yeah,
truck
I fucking
and a
know.
driver's license by then.
I don't even know how old I am now.
Whatever.
Who's keeping
Too
score?
late.
Who gives a fuck?
Who cares?
But I was late to the game
Oh
with
yeah.
the
I
license.
just
for
didn't
sure.
need it growing up in a small town.
No, we lived in the middle of
No.
like right dead center
Yeah,
of
I didn't
town.
need
That
it.
was like everything I need is here.
Yeah. And it was a bus to Toronto. It
Yeah.
was a bus to
Just walk to
wherever
work.
else,
Like who
right?
fucking cares?
I remember like I wanted
Just
to get
leave
my
10 minutes early.
I wanted to get like my driver's license, and then they like fucking repaved like Delrex and Prince Charles, and
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
well, now I can just skateboard everywhere I
Just
need to go.
skateboard,
Like,
yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys had that like summer of like riding bikes everywhere.
oh yeah, the good old days.
Couple
Yeah,
summers.
Mike,
Like,
didn't you
yeah.
have like an exercise bike that was like you just
dude, that was my fucking favorite
It
bike.
was
I brought it all the way
so
west.
sick.
It went all the way to Smithers, dude.
Just a-
It went to Edmonton for a little bit, and then my friend was coming back from a road trip to Calgary for a wedding, and he stopped. My nan was still in this like old folks home apartment, and she had like a storage room of all of my shit.
yeah.
So he stopped on the way back and like had tea and toast with my nan and grabbed my old bike and fucking brought it out west, and it lived for a couple more years out west.
Then what happened?
Yeah, it was an old like 70s exercise. It was
Yeah.
a banana seat bike.
Yeah.
it's like
It just
50s
had
or
like
60s.
70s. It was 70s.
It was
It
old.
was,
But it was old. It could have been that old, but it wasn't, right? Like it had the same style.
yeah, it was old though.
But it
for
had
sure.
fucking it had ape hangers on it. It had banana seat. It was fucking
It
sick.
was so low.
And like I remember riding it as a kid, and then someone built it into like they built this like angle iron base on the back, like this like 3-dimensional triangle base that had like a tensioner, so you could like tension a rubber wheel onto the actual wheel. So it propped it up off the ground on this base, and then you could tension it, and you could be inside.
Okay.
Fucking with resistance on the tire, right? So as like a makeshift exercise bike. And then I got to be a teenager or whatever and was like, oh, this bike is so rad, and it's always been rad. Why is it this stupid thing in the basement that no one uses? Like, the dog doesn't even sniff it, you know? Like, it's buried in the corner of the basement. So I was like, fuck that, and put it back on the road.
Rip up and down Delrex to each other's house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was sick. No brakes on it, just fucking ripping, dude. That thing was so sick.
All you needed, just like...
So where is she now?
In a dump.
No.
Yeah, I fucking cracked the frame bunny hopping.
Was
like, there
it
used
meant
to
to
be
be
some
bunny
pretty
hop?
good like wheelchair accessible kind of staircase combinations in Smithers, you know, where you go up one side in a wheelchair or just walk up another side with your regular legs. And we'd fling these shitty bikes off these fucking stairs, And I just, right where the down tube meets like the crank where it's welded there, just went one day.
Fuck.
But I kept all the parts and like
Of course.
recycled the handlebars, the seat, and everything. Actually, the seat's still kicking around. My buddy Jay has it right now. It's an old banana seat. I don't know what he's doing with it, but
Probably
I'm
in
sure
a
the bars are somewhere.
knickknacks drawer somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's the. You think I'm fucking bad for knickknacks? You should see this motherfucker's place. Jesus Christ! And he's married. I don't know how she puts up with it, but the dude is a hoarder. He's
funny.
great. He's great. Yeah, I don't really have any gripes for this week other than fucking
Look at
losers
this
at the bar.
fucking
But
guy
I
living
feel like
the
we're
high
like
life.
way past gripes. Like we got like 5-10 minutes left. And this guy's like, I don't.
well, I do have a gripe, kind of.
Sure.
That it's more just like the type of person again, kind of this like the same type of people that say "chow" from Rick the other week. But it's people who feed birds. I seen some people feeding birds this week, and it was like, what? Would you feed the fucking rats on the street? You know, you don't even feed the homeless. So you're gonna fucking buy a loaf of bread to feed these birds? Like, get a fucking life.
That's it.
You're not even old.
You're not even old.
You're just an average, 30, 40-year-old person. What are you doing with your time?
Yeah.
Like, this is even an option.
Yeah. That's
Who thinks
insulting.
about feeding the
Go
birds?
get a fucking
Go
job.
get
In
a
public,
fucking
not
life.
even on their own property.
Get a library
just
card.
going out in public. Get a fucking library card. Go to the leisure center, okay?
Learn to swim.
Yeah, take up bowling. Something, for fuck's sake.
Fucking rock
Feed
climbing.
birds.
Anything but golf.
Anything to but
Golf and birds, you can fuck yourself. Dude, I remember, actually, that was funny, that sending that Joey Diaz.
Oh, I
There's
laughed
no
so hard.
golf!
There's no golf.
Clip. There's no golf! But fucking, I remember going golfing as a kid a few times with my dad, because my dad liked it, and I guaranteed it's because he was fucking embarrassed of me, but he would, like, we'd show up, and he'd just be like, oh, just stand here and, like, watch the clubs, and he'd go in to the clubhouse and, like, also, like, I wasn't dressed ever to go, you know what I mean? There's like a wardrobe,
Oh, yeah.
so I think he snuck me on every time we went.
I picture you in
Like, it just
overalls
kinda-
your whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have been
Super
wearing overalls my
Mario.
whole life.
Super Mario.
Yeah, I have been wearing. No, this is
Turtleneck
like
and
in
overalls.
this is like I've never worn a turtleneck. Turtlenecks are just regular shirts for me, dude. Like, I got no neck.
Is that your fucking bus shirt you're wearing right now?
Yeah, dude.
Jeez.
No.
No.
Uh,
Yeah, it is.
yeah.
It is. That's a
It
fucking
is a
bus
bus
shirt.
shirt.
Jeez.
I mean, I got a few bus shirts. That's the thing. They're not all from the bus, but like the essence of
Yeah.
that.
In the
you
same
know?
idea.
Fearless listeners, the shirt
Dude.
Mike is wearing
Whoever-
today, he found on a fucking bus in Hamilton.
Yeah, and then cut it
Yeah.
to fit.
It was
fit.
way too big. It was a 4XL. So he fucking
Yeah.
trimmed it to fit and still wears it to this day. I found it on a bus.
Yeah.
Who finds fucking clothes on a bus and takes them home?
This cuck.
Thrifty motherfucker. It's okay.
Viper Vieira over here.
Viper Vieira.
Viper Vieira,
Fucking
dude.
bus shirt.
It was was in my heyday too of finding cool shit.
A butthole.
Dude.
You got scabies unrelated.
Not to that shirt.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly unrelated. It did come back a few times. Did they ever go away? I don't know. But am I still itchy to this day? Yes.
You had somewhat of a truce.
Yeah, we called it even.
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were the first person I told about when I thought I might have scabies.
I laughed so
About
hard.
my knee itch.
A deep knee itch, you described it.
Yeah.
Like, no amount of scratching would do
deep.
anything. Like, it's just deep shit.
It was to the bone,
It was
dude.
to the bone. It was deep.
Mm-hmm. Like, my knee was so itchy, my other knee was itchy.
So both knees were just itchy, is what that is.
Oh, my God.
Both had scabies.
And then there was all the dick-sucking jokes that went around for a couple weeks after
Did
that.
you get the scabies on your dick? Like, is it everywhere?
No.
Just your knees?
No, it was just kind of like... It was kind of like to mid-thigh to mid-shin, and then on my love handles.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of awkward areas, too, because it's like, you can't not sleep on either of those. Like, you...
No, you can't.
No matter which way you lay, it's touching that part of your body at some point, you
Yeah.
know? Around your legs and, like, your sides and stuff. But it was one of those things where, like, if we didn't manage it, it definitely would have probably went to my skin. So, thank God. I did the medication a few times, like, because it was, like, one of those things where, like, it doesn't go away, like, overnight. Like, it takes a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But then, we fucking bagged up all our clothes, like, all the shit that we're like, this doesn't have scabies, but still we're gonna, like, bag it up and put it away for 6 months, you know, like old blankets
Put it in the
and stuff.
dryer.
And then, yeah, and then I just think we forgot to deal with them, and then we started using that stuff again, and then got the scabies again.
The way
I'm pretty
I
sure that's what
remember it,
happened.
like, yeah, I might have a little off. Feel free to correct the story. But
Okay.
your at the time girlfriend, my roommate, went to the doctor and got some medication.
Our roommate.
Our roommate, you live there, yeah.
Yeah.
She went and got some kind of prescription to deal with these scabies, and you took it upon yourself to internet remedy them.
Yeah, I got some diatomaceous earth
Yeah.
from the fucking health food
So, like,
store
she-
and put it with some coconut oil and fucking lathered up.
So she, like, went through
Didn't
this
do
effort to, like, really, like,
Tried.
dry, like, took all her clothes to a laundromat, like, super hot dryer, clean everything, got this medicated powder, soaked herself down.
Yeah.
You were more into, like, I just found this thing on the internet, let's put the bed on the fire escape for a few nights.
Which we did. It was a compromise.
Yeah. You know,
Right.
just do some
Yeah.
fire escape bones.
Yeah.
And then it will
Oh, yeah.
be fine. And then, surprise, surprise, these, like, little bugs and mites, whatever the fuck they are, like, just didn't seem to go away for, like, a good month.
To be honest, she got it way worse.
Oh,
And it might have been because they were jumping off me. But, like,
It's more nourishment.
I would, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I would say the
actually healthy,
fucking
yeah.
natural remedy of, you know, walking through a fire and fucking getting a hot shower
Yeah.
didn't really work at all. Like that fucking powder I grabbed. But it did work for the house. Like, it
was
fucking loaded
isolated,
up the
yeah.
room. Yeah, we loaded up the room so they couldn't leave the room except for on our bodies. So we just, like, fucking lathered up in this shit every day. And I don't think it worked. It wasn't until I went and actually got the fucking, like, doctor prescribed
Yeah.
remedy that anything happened for me.
Anything changed.
But at that point, like, she had been one or two applications, I think, of this, like,
Yeah, because
doctor
she's lying
stuff.
beside you
So
every
she
night.
had wasted $200.
Oh, she wasted so
yeah.
much money. Yeah. 'cause-
She wasted like $200, and I'm like $4 into a bulk bag of diatomaceous earth. You know what I mean? Like,
So are you trying to
so
tell
I
us
actually
that
went and got the doctor shit. And
the fucking chicken magic doesn't work?
no, it didn't work.
Did not work.
But we did have kind of like a weird orgy on the fire escape. It was kind of weird. Like, we were boning while the neighbors across in the building across were boning, and their window was open, and we were boning to them boning, and vice. It was weird.
Were you making eye contact?
Pretty sure there was waves involved.
Wow.
Hey?
Were the scabies also boning? They had to have been.
Yeah.
I didn't hear any of that.
So were the scabies also boning? Is that what completed the orgy on your skin?
For goddamn sure.
Just
Yeah, for goddamn
breeding.
sure. The thing is, it's not sexually transmitted, but it will be transmitted sexually.
It will be.
Yeah, that's how fucking like coronavirus happens.
Oh yeah. Someone fucked a bat.
For sure.
You fucked with scabies, and then the
Yeah,
scabies.
someone fucked a bat soup, dipped their balls in some bat soup, and fucking
Walked it from Rhodes to Valentine.
Everyone's crazy about that though. Like, it's like, oh, China this, China that. The most concentrated population of people infected is Iran.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No one's talking about that.
yeah, because it's Iran.
No one cares.
Yeah, but that's still an issue.
Oh, it's a big issue.
it's-
Oh, it's huge.
I don't know. It's the
Yeah.
flu. Man.
It's the flu.
it's
Like,
not
shut
that
up.
big
If
a
you're gonna
deal.
die
Yeah,
from some
it's-
little bugs, then you deserve it.
Yeah, if you
It's the new
if
flu.
you die from coronavirus, it's just like culling the herd, as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Yeah, it's nothing to be
No,
worried about.
absolutely
It's just
not.
the flu. It's just the new flu, and next year they'll have the shot for
That's
it.
what I'm
and then
saying,
they'll-
right?
5 years from now, there'll be another corona. You know,
And
Or
they'll
SARS
be
or
like,
whatever.
remember H1N1? Like that? Like, no, I don't
Yeah.
remember that. Like, everyone that overreacted then is the same people that overreact now. Like, you're losers.
Yeah, everybody go to work.
Go to
shake
work,
hands,
shut up. Like, just-
spit on
but-
each other.
Yeah.
this is eventually what's going to wipe out a huge portion of the world's population. Is
There's
some
too many
kind of
people.
disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I agree.
Good.
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 Yeah.
Did you see like
By that time, we'll be old and we'll want to die. So let it
there
get
was
us.
like some statistic released about like the pollution in China is down like a whole bunch because of the
there's- yeah, all the
coronavirus.
plants
People just don't go outside
Yeah.
shitting everywhere.
Yeah, they're not just shitting.
No, they're
in
not. All the
streets anymore.
factories are shut down.
Yeah, that too. But it's also
All the
the
factories
shitting.
are shut down. Yeah.
Poo.
Well, shitting for
Shitting
sure.
in-
Speaking of shitting on the streets, they're saying that there's a good chance that San Francisco is going to start spreading the plague to the rest of the United States because there is so much street shitting happening in San Francisco that they have a map of it online where you can
Wow.
go online and find a map of where people have reported finding shit on the street, and it's literally the whole fucking city.
Wow.
Like, there's not a non-brown area of that city on that map.
Wow.
Damn.
And there's a good chance that, like, some infectious disease is going to come out of that
Oh,
because they're
like
doing nothing to remedy
Cholera,
it.
is that from
Nothing.
Might be
Sounds like it.
sounds like a shit disease.
Yep.
I think Ebola
Ebola definitely breeds.
Yeah, Ebola.
Breeds in the feces.
from the human
You
feces.
can get E. coli and salmonella and all
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit from it, too, I'm sure.
Yeah. No thanks.
Yeah. Well,
Cover
I'd
your
go to
wounds,
San Francisco
people,
and take
cover
a
your
dump in the
wounds.
street.
I
though.
I feel like that's like a tourist thing to do now.
Touristy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When in
touristy.
Rome.
When in
Fucking
Rome,
shit
dump
in
in
front
the
of
street,
Starbucks. Put your ass.
I'd do it in China, too.
Oh yeah.
I'd rather do that.
I
and
eat
go
a
to
dog, take a
yeah.
shit in the street. That's China.
I'd rather go to San Francisco and take a dump in the street than go to San Francisco and do the other thing.
What else is there to do in San Francisco? Ride that trolley up the hill.
Fuck.
Butt fuck.
But fuck.
If you're into the butt fucking, that's cool, but I'm not. So I'll just shit in the street.
No, I'm just going to take a shit on this
Yeah.
curb.
Leave me be. Oh fuck.
Well,
Yeah.
we're at like an
Yeah, I
hour. Should we
definitely-
wrap this up?
I think
I-
well,
But speaking of human
Sure.
shit, I definitely stepped in some when I first
Human?
moved here.
human.
Yeah,
How do you
for
know?
sure it was human. Well, it was up against the tree.
Oh,
you know, like
yeah.
when someone leans against a tree and shits down the root of the tree. And I was like
Actually, I
trying to
don't
tie the
know.
I've
dog.
never heard of that.
You never done that?
No,
Not down
I
the
go
tree.
the
You don't
other
have to
way.
hold on to
I go
anything.
the other way.
You lean forward.
I face the tree and hold it like fucking clasp my hands.
Oh, yeah.
Take
yeah,
my
okay.
pants off
That's a
and
way.
just like
That's a
dump like
move.
a foot away from the tree.
But also, you can just lean against a tree and do a squat and fucking just flap it all out, you know?
Yeah. There's different
There's-
techniques.
I guess.
Okay, but either way, I've done both. But what I'm saying is, it was obviously human shit because it was shit on a tree that way.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like at the tree trying to tie my dog's fucking like lead around it, and I'm like squishing around this fucking human shit. And then like I started smelling it, and then it was like, oh my god, I stepped in a bunch of human shit. I had to go back over there and untie the thing, try not to step in this human shit again. It was disgusting.
Oh my god.
It was like being in San Francisco.
I stepped in human shit.
Oh, that's fucking foul. Okay, well, anyway, this fucking podcast. Thanks for listening. Available where all podcasts are found. Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, whatever. Thank you, either Frontline Fiesta or Bike Theifs, whoever fucking song we're using right now. If it's Bike Theifs, you guys are awesome. Go to Pooza Fest in Quebec in March. Go see.
Check out their new single.
Yeah, they got some new stuff coming out.
Stepping in human shit.
Human Shit, their new album.
Yeah, the EP. The EP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human
Anyway.
shit on the spokes.
Okay.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody
You bet.
stay safe.
Stay safe.
Cough into your arms.
Oh, yeah. Or don't. Spread
Or
it around.
don't,
Fuck
yeah.
it. Call the herd.
And go shit. And I guess we'll put up the map for shitting in San Francisco.
Oh, I gotta put up
We
the
gotta find
map
that.
for shitting in Guelph.
Yeah. Whoa, okay. Any playground. I feel like you gotta start there.
2 kicks and you're gone.
Yeah. Dude on the slide.
Oh, fuck.
Top of the slide.
Top of the slide. All right. Well, anyway, till next week. Thanks for listening.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for tuning in this week. We are Pretty Much Experts. You can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and YouTube. While you're at it, go have a look at our Facebook page. You can ask an expert any time of day or night, whatever you like. And if you're into it, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you, baby. Thanks again, everybody. Tune in next week. We are Pretty Much Experts, and we love you, I guess.